The first 60-second handstand you'll hold will be a major milestone in your handstand journey. And if you're watching this video, the chances are you're probably already doing short handstand holds somewhere between 1 to 10 seconds, but still unable to break through the 15 to 30 second mark. And just from my personal experience working with students, once you break through the 30-second mark, doubling that time into a 60-second hold will be relatively simple. So today I'm going to show you the progressions that you can take to achieve your first 1-minute handstand. Let's go. To extend your handstand times, you're going to need to improve these 3 following elements. And in no particular order, the 3 elements will be endurance, alignment, and balance. And these 3 elements will feed and complement each other as you train them. Endurance in a handstand is really the energy it takes to maintain good alignment and form. The better the form you have, the easier it will be to balance your body. It's just that simple. And when the balance improves, you can also expend less energy and make adjustments if you go away from the center point. So one of the best things you can start doing here is training interval holds with the wall. We use the wall simply because you're not going to fall. And I like chest facing wall here because it enforces better alignment. The feeling of the hold and everything that comes before that will be a lot closer to a free handstand versus training them with back-facing wall. So the first step would be to climb up to the wall and open your legs into a small split V shape forward and back. With the V shape, our symmetry will basically already be balanced, and all we have to do to come off the wall is just to bring the legs together into the middle, into the straight line. When your legs come together to form a straight line, you can then start the countdown to hold. And here I'm gonna do 10 seconds for 3 sets without coming down in between. And when I'm done with that, I basically did 30 seconds freestanding. I really like this method because it doesn't give you that extra pressure to hold for a super long time, and you can take little rests in between. Even the rests aren't really rests because you're still upside down or just using the wall for some balance support, but you're under tension, and that is the main point. And depending on what level you're at, you can adjust the time, number of sets, etc. It's up to you. So if you're a beginner, perhaps 5-second holds for 4 sets will be a good place to start. Some things that you want to definitely look out for is first keeping your weight in the center front of your palms, especially when you're doing a chest facing wall drill. We tend to be safe and conservative, and we naturally place our weight at the heel of the palm so that we can stick to the wall more and avoid tipping over. But if we do that, we're never really able to stay centered and stack our body to a good balance point. So lean more of your body weight forward towards your fingertips. This is a big part of the balance training that I talked about earlier, which is, are you able to maintain your weight in the right place through time? Second, you want to maintain your body engagement and lift throughout the entire set. That is lifting your whole body upwards from start to finish. The common tendency is to start strong, and as you get tired, you lose focus and start to slump and dump and collapse downwards with our whole body. So always remember to keep your strength and alignment active as we're balancing, because if you lose the form, the balance will automatically go out the window. And this is part of the alignment and endurance training. How long can you maintain your focus and sustain your efforts in order to stay up? So if you're getting pretty consistent hold times here, then you can try this. Starting the same way, chest facing wall in a small split shape. Now connect your feet together into a straight line and try to hold for as long as you can. Go for a record hold, but without falling over. And if you feel like you're falling forwards, try to always come back to the wall each time. The very act of pulling yourself back to the wall will center your body and save you from falling over with or without the wall. So we're building good habits along the way. And it's important that you really try to max out your hold times here, because the longer you can hold with the wall, the better it can translate to the hold times in a free handstand. And speaking of free handstands, it is time to take the next progression away from the wall. And in the next progression, we're basically going to be doing the first progression with the interval holds, but just without the wall this time. So for this set, I'm looking to do 20 seconds for 5 sets with 10-second breaks in between. The shorter time your breaks are, the more you're gonna start building your endurance, which is exactly what we're looking to do. So don't make it too easy for yourself. and really give yourself a challenge. But of course, do something that's within your capabilities as well. There's one thing I want to mention is that the more tired you get, the more your alignment will worsen. You're going to see your line arching, piking, plunging, even arms bending. It happens. And honestly, that is to be expected when you're at your limit. But don't come down and exit because you notice the alignment collapsing. You want to fix your alignment back into place as much as you can, but even if you're not able to do that, keep holding and fighting because that's a big part of the endurance training. And finally, when you feel ready, you can try holding without a wall and going for a record hold. I like to put my phone timer down between my hands so I can track the time while I'm upside down. For me personally, I find it helpful to know how much time has passed and how much more time I have to do so I can either preserve energy or push more depending on the situation. But I also know that the timer can give a lot of people stress and anxiety, so it's really up to you and how you want to approach it. As far as the time holds go, it's all about tracking your progress. If you have a consistent 30-second hold today, then hey, let's go for 40 seconds in the next 2 weeks. As long as you're making incremental progress, then you know you're on the right track. Remember the 3 factors I mentioned in the beginning: endurance, alignment, balance. As long as you do that, you'll be on the right track for your first 60-second handstand. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you want to support me, support this channel, and help us grow, please hit like and subscribe. As always, thank you so much and have fun training. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.